What's up, everyone? It's time once again for a weekly watch list. What this is my exact levels and exact game plan for the upcoming week, what I'm looking for, and how I'm going to trade it. So let's get right into this. First off, ticker SPY. This is my go-to for options trading. I will trade ES futures based off these levels as well. So if you don't trade options and only trade futures, this video is still for you. So basically, I have supply and demand drew up on the hourly time frame. Quite a tight range for supply and demand here, but so we've come down, we've tested demand several times, right? So I want to see this break below, come back up, retest what used to be demand. I'm looking for it to turn into supply, right? So I want to see this come back up, retest this for a put entry here for the move down. Okay, I have quite a bit of room. I'm not saying we'll get there, but we have room back down to 465 if we, get some aggressive sellers in there. This supply is still supply, right? Until we break above this and have aggressive buying above this level, this is still my supply. What I like to see to identify strong supply, I want to see aggressive selling in the area, like here, come up, touch it, big sell off, right? That's what I'm looking for to confirm a stronger supply. As of right now, this is my strong supply on the hourly time frame. So I'm going to watch for a possible put entry off this. If we break above it, I'm going to change my game plan to a possible call entry on the pullback for the retest. But as of right now, I want to see a nice put entry up here. I'll be identifying my entries off the lower time frames. Even though I chart my levels on hourly, daily, weekly, whatever they may be, I identify my entry off the 5 minute, occasionally the 15 minute. So basically, this 473 area for puts, break below this 468.5 area, retest for a possible put entry as well. If we break above this, I will be looking to go long to the upside. We really don't have too much resistance above that before we hit all-time highs. I'm going to talk about that when we go through my SPX levels a little later here. Next up, Tesla, ticker TSLA. So I'm watching for a possible reject at this 269. It really looks good, okay? But as always, we'll wait on confirmation. So 269 reject for puts on Tesla, or a possible bounce down here around this 245 to 244 area. Roughly a $1 bounce area I'm watching on Tesla for a call entry. Looks solid. Remember, I like to choose my levels off the hourly and daily time frames when I'm creating my watch list for day trading. Occasionally I look at the weekly, but hourly and daily is my go-to. Next up, Costco, ticker COST. So basically what I'm looking for, I want to enter this off a higher low, right? We're starting to get some strength at upside, starting to trend up on the hourly. I want to see this pullback. This is the best area I could identify for that. This 250 area for a possible bounce for calls, or a break above this 661.88 looks solid for calls as well. Keep in mind, this is called a breakout trade, right? So I'm lighter size and it's higher risk. It's something to keep in mind. I'm sure you already know that for those that's been trading with me for a while. 250 area bounce, 661.88 break above for calls. Looks solid. Remember, we don't trade in between levels unless, right? We create these key levels for a reason. We don't trade in between them unless you have a proven system that works, right? And it's telling you to take a trade in between. Personally, I do my best when I wait on these exact levels, win or lose. I already have my game plan ready. I know their key areas, and I know how to confirm them using price action and volume, okay? And that's what I'm looking for. So here's my SPX levels. I know I don't have too many here. Honestly, we're getting up there towards all-time highs. So let's talk about that for a minute. I'm not looking for a specific level to bounce. As far as I'm looking at this resistance we have up here at 4743 for a possible reject. Keep in mind, market's been super strong, so we need strong confirmation there as well. This 417.7 has been a pretty significant area here lately. So if we can get a nice daily, weekly candle above that, I don't see why we wouldn't see all-time highs pretty quickly. But to summarize this, if we get above this 4743 area, I don't see anything stopping us from hitting that all-time high. Just to, put that in your mind for the week. I'm not saying we'll hit it this week. It could be after Christmas. It could be next year. But if we get above that 4743, I don't see much resistance all above that. And honestly, remember the SPY setup we talked about to the downside? Looks about the same here. I'm going to be watching SPY when we approach this level for confirmation. Might not be a horrible idea to wait until we get below that 4700 area before we enter puts on SPY. This 4704 has been respected more than that 4700 area has. So we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how strong the sellers are once we get there, make our minds up. As always, I will be trading live in Team Bull when these levels hit. So Hopefully you all are there with me. If not, I'm going to leave the waiting list in the description. You have to get on it. We're a private community now. I don't know when we'll open back up, but when we do, you have to be on that waiting list to get in. One last thing before I go, I hope you all have an amazing week. If I don't talk to you again before Christmas, I hope you have Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. I hope it goes amazing for you all. And real quick, go subscribe to my email list at grizzlytrades.com. You get a free newsletter. Really been trying to put some valuable free education in there for you all, so go do that real quick. That's all I have for this video. Appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.